Hey Taurus, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. We're going to be doing a reading for the first half of August 2021, or for whenever you find this message. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Taurus's highest good. Thank you. All right, one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. Take the top card. And it is the Mountain. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us towards its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, sadhus, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience, yet it can also create isolation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the purist and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the core of the mountain that the gems, minerals, and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Well, Taurus, I don't think y'all would miss the miner's magic. I mean, you are an earth sign after all. Hey. And you are my polarity. I'm a Scorpio, so I do love y'all dearly. Let's open with ethereal visions. You know what I'm saying? There might be some good, wisdom for y'all in there. Something you needed to hear, I hope. For Taurus, please. Get Taurus energy, please. Thank you, Spirit. This is for the collective of the sign of Taurus. So this is a general message. It may or may not resonate. Never force a tarot card reading, please, if it's not your story. You might still hear something that's beneficial, it might not all resonate, but there might be something that does. This is a beautiful connection showing up right now, Taurus, with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. This is beautiful energy. This is soulmate energy. This is emotional bliss with another human. Could be someone from your past with the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia. It also sometimes represents someone from a past life. So past life connection, which of course we have many of those. We've all been doing this for a while, right? We know that. King of Swords. He's very clear in the mind. So let's get it. He's on the bottom of the deck right now. So that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is known as the Ice King because he makes head over heart decisions based in reason and logic. And this is just the way it has to be because that's the way it has to be. So he's known as a lawyer card for that reason. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he's very business. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's see what pops out for Taurus. Well, that wants to come out. Leaving something behind, Taurus. Eight of Cups. Messages for Taurus, please. That Eight of Cups could even be, for me, a card of sobriety. For me personally. This person's turned their back on those cups. I stopped drinking last winter solstice, Christmas-ish time-ish, sometime around there. It's just, it was getting in the way of this work right here. Okay, so I can't do tarot. I also do Reiki, but I can't do either one of those two things if I have alcohol in my system because it, for me personally, You know, not everybody is going to feel the effects this way, but for me personally, it's like a cloud rolls into my mind, and I can't do this work. I have to be very clear in the mind to be able to do this work. So for some reason, that message is coming through right now with this Eight of Cups showing up. But maybe somebody does need to think about leaving that in the past. Wow. This is a card of the past. Doesn't have to be a relationship. Hey, this could be a relationship with self, Taurus. This could be like, whoever messages this, I don't know. But, you know, maybe somebody does need to think about leaving alcohol behind them so they can reconnect with themselves from the past. The innocence of youth, okay? Of the and the clarity of mind that comes from leaving alcohol behind is really, truly amazing. I'll never, ever want to drink it again. I just don't. It gets in the way. You know what doesn't get in the way for me personally, though, is reefer. I love it. Just saying, it's legalized where I am now, so hey. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is looking to the future. It almost feels too, because you see how these are two different, like this is dark, right? And it's like heavy. Okay, it's dark and it's heavy, but this is light and it's looking to the future. So it's almost like by dropping this weight, by leaving that behind you, Taurus, whose ever message this is, it really is feeling like stopping drinking for me right now. And I've never really gotten that message off of this card before, but maybe by leaving that behind, you move into this, you know, future energy. This Three of Wands is very excited. It's very impassioned energy because it's wand energy, and it's cleared up. It's like we can see clearly now. Messages for Taurus, please. What messages want to come through for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Cups. And it moves you straight into your wishes coming true. So you go from the Eight of Cups into the future to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish come true card. A wish come true for this one person. This person is feeling very happy after this other painful cycle closes out, no doubt. Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That's the end of a painful cycle. He's quite dead. Quite dead. Very dead. But that just means a rebirth. Take it from a Scorpio. I know all about it. All right, we have the King of Wands. Nice. That's feeling on top of your game again. And the moon is coming under the Eight of Cups. Hell yes. Look, too, like we got the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck right now. So this is about gaining this new perspective, okay? This person has put himself or herself, whatever, into this Hanged Man position. He's hanging upside down. He's not going anywhere right now. He's stuck right there. He wants to be stuck right there. He did it to himself. He did it so that he could gain that golden perspective, okay? That golden light around his head represents that, oh, I can see clearly now. The sun energy is golden, right? And the sun comes out, we can see clearly, which is quite the opposite of the moon energy. At night, we can't see very clearly. Look what's in this picture. And this card is coming right under the Eight of Cups. So it's very murky. You can't see or think very clearly under the influence of alcohol. Straight up, point blank. Period. If you don't like this reading, you can skip on forward. It's all good. I don't care. That's what's coming out, and I read the messages from Spirit. Period. That's all I do, so don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, all right. So the Four of Swords coming under the Three of Wands. This is an energy of collecting self. This is collecting yourself after a heartbreak. Well, perhaps you fell into drinking, if this is your story, drinking heavily because of a heartbreak, okay? But you know what? We got to get to the point where we realize, you know, that shit is kind of counterproductive. Ooh, bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Wands. So now we got a pair. Hey, that's real sexy energy too. I'm just saying. That's real passionate, real fired up energy between these two. Wand energy is our passions and our actions. So passionate actions. Yo, Taurus, if this is your story, the strength card now is coming underneath the 9 of Cups, which is that wish fulfillment. You are going to get your wish come true. Your wish is being granted after you master the self. What is self-mastery? It's mastering the beast within. What is the beast within? The beast in the tarot is the devil energy. What is the devil energy? It's our addictions. Our addictions. So mastering the self so that beast doesn't drive the ship. And once that's done, once you collect the self here, Taurus, get a hold of the self, it's like, boom, wish is coming true. 10 of Pentacles, babes. That's beautiful energy. That's a happy, stable home life with money in the bank. This is a very abundant energy. Lots of it. As I said those words, it was like 11:11 going by on that timer too. So shit, god dang. Talk about wishes coming true. Taurus, make a wish and shoot. You might have to commit to sobering up. Oh my God, Empress. Look at that, Empress. Beautiful. So once this self-mastery takes place, boom, Taurus, this is your card. This is a major arcana for your sign, the Empress. It's also a major arcana for Libra because this is Venus's energy, and Venus rules your 2 signs. Now, once this self-mastery takes place, Taurus, look at you, sitting beautiful, manifesting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like getting your dreams and your wishes granted. You've coming right under that King of Wands too. It's like going after your passions. The Empress energy, though, she's just magical. She's abundance incarnated. So lots of money too, just lots of abundance in general, which I do equate with Taurus energy. I always think of Taurus because you are my polarity. I'm a Scorpio, right? So Scorpio is death and rebirth. That's our energy. And then Taurus comes after Aries. Aries kicks off the spring. It like starts life. It's that fire that's like psh, in the northern hemisphere anyway. And then Taurus comes after Aries and takes that life and grows it to its like climactic peak. Right? It just flourishes that life. And that's like, I love it. It's beautiful. Bottom of the deck energy is the 6 of Wands. This is all about being victorious, getting publicly recognized for some sort of achievement. It comes after. It comes after this painful cycle is closed out. We do our healing work with the Hermit. Get quiet. Know how we need to proceed. He's gone off to find his healing, which is the star energy inside of that lantern he's holding. But after we do that, it's like boom, puts us back on our high horse again, right? And we're just feeling enlivened again. We're feeling on top of our game again. Heck to the yeah. Let's clarify with my mashed up Rider Waite and like extra couple major arcana for Taurus. Taurus, yes, something needs to be left out in the cold and abandoned if we want this wheel to turn. It might not be alcohol, okay? But something needs to be left behind and abandoned, left out in the cold if we are to have this future. I'm telling you, it might not be alcohol. That's just how I interpreted it this go round. You interpret it how it fits your life. Clarity on this spread, please. Yeah, boom. The wheel turns, and guess what? Oh, hey, Ace of Pentacles. Money. That's coin energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Earth plane energy. That is often money. That's a good thing in my opinion. Money buys trips and adventures, and it buys education, and it buys good food, and shoot, buys a home, you know. All right, So, Taurus, clarity on the spread for Taurus. Let's get it. Yeah, look, something needs to be avoided to all right, something needs to be left behind to avoid a tower. I'm saying, like, something needs to be left behind. And if it's not left behind, Taurus, I can promise you that from my personal life experience, I know that if I am being prompted by spirit to leave something behind and I ignore that shit, you know what they do? They blow it up. So I'm just saying, and this is Scorpio and Aries energy right here, because this is Mars, and Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. But that's just what happens. Like, you need to listen to those inner promptings. You need to pay attention within the self. If you're feeling pulled to leave something behind, freaking do it. If you're feeling pulled, the moon pulls the water of our planet. We ourselves, our bodies, are just like miniature replicas of the earth. We have mostly water in our body. The moon is pulling us too. You are being pulled to leave something behind. Taurus, do it before it really is done for you. All right, so clarify the Eight of Cups. Thank you. And the Knight of Pentacles. So just steady on. So this is your energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Make the plan and take one step at a time to get to your plan if need be. This is a very stable energy. This could be a slow go. Yep. There we have the Hanged Man again on the bottom of the deck. So again, with this fresh perspective. Okay, so give it time if it needs time. Yeah, of course, like roll it slow. Of course you would. You're an earth sign. Earth signs tend to proceed slowly anyway, methodically, right? Want to make sure that you have sure footing, that kind of thing. But maybe it's a slow process, maybe to wean yourself from whatever this is that needs to be left behind. You know, okay. Another one, please, for the Eight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Pentacles coming out to clarify the Eight of Cups? Thank you. Yeah, heartbreak. So if it's not left behind, it's going to either cause more heartbreak, or this is what you really need to leave behind. Leave it behind, Taurus. It's breaking your heart, okay? Or it's breaking hearts. I don't know. Yes, this is emphasized again with the Temperance on the bottom of the deck. This is a process. This is going to take time. Three of Wands. This is looking to the future after we've left it behind. The Three of Wands, please. Can you clarify the future energy of the Three of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, Taurus. Listen, I'm telling you, babes, if you don't do it, they're going to do it. Tower. If you don't leave it behind, and you know whatever this is that needs to be left behind, you know what it is. I'm just reading the cards. But if you don't leave it behind, they're going to do it for you, and they're going to move you forward regardless. It's coming, this change. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the energy of fate and destiny. It is beyond you. It is something that you cannot control. These are two major arcanas. These are huge energies. So I'm telling you, you roll it too freaking slow on this Eight of Cups. You roll it too slow, they're going to come in, they're going to blow the shit up. Plain and simple. So that you can move forward, because that's what's for your best growth, because that's what's leading you into this Nine of Cups energy, this freaking wish come true energy. Okay? So we have the Three of Swords down here, right? Here's the Four of Swords, recovering after that Three of Swords heartbreak. Leave that behind. Leave that heartbreak behind. Let's look into this Nine of Cups, because listen, that's beautiful. That's wishes come. That's someone who's very, very happy. Nine of Cups, please. Thank you. Yeah, all right. It is a matter of timing. Bottom of the deck energy. Six of Wands again. Same energy that's right over here. So this is emphasis on the victory that's coming for you, Taurus, that clearly only comes after something is left behind. But Temperance here, she's divine timing and divine assistance. So I'm happy to see her. She pours back and forth between the two cups. She's blending and fusing two different hearts. But it is also just about timing. So it is a process as well. We have the World, the Hermit, an Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. The Hermit's in the reverse. It's interesting. So it's like perhaps somebody here has been refusing to do this work, this inner work. They've been knowing that they have to do it, but they've been refusing it because the Hermit's all about leaving behind the noise of everyone else's opinion and going off and finding your healing and your center. And somebody's been putting that off. Two of Swords here. Ooh, boy, I'm telling you, you can't put it off. You can't put it off, but for so long before they come in that tower. Because they know you got to level up, Taurus. And it's going to bring you this Ace of Wands, this brand new passionate beginning for life again, whether that's with another human, okay, because this is often a phallic symbol, or just something that you feel very passionate about, that it brings you to the next level with the World card. It's a graduation. It's a next level. King of Wands, yeah, again with the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune's on the table right here already. And now it's on the bottom of the deck again, out of all those cards. That's a lot of cards. King of Wands, please. Why is King of Wands here? I think this is just you, Taurus. After this change happens, after this change blows through, you're going to be feeling reinvigorated, reimpassioned, and lustful for life again, which in my opinion is a good thing. You just can't let the lust steer the ship. You have to remain in control of the beast, yes. King of Wands, please. This is a very charismatic, outgoing, sexy king. Judgment. This is making a judgment call. This is also a wake-up call, Taurus. You see, those people were dead. They were in their graves, and they were very dead. I mean, they're very gray, aren't they? And the angel comes and wakes them from their sleep, rouses them from beyond the grave. So it is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to get back into your saddle again. Get back on it. This is Scorpio energy. This is the rebirth aspect of the Scorpio. Let's look at this moon. This moon, that pull. It's like you're feeling pulled to leave something behind. You know you got to. The moon, please. This is something, it can be deceptive. It can be in the dark sort of energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands coming out. Perhaps this is also a card of secrets, by the way. So this Queen is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. She's very protective of her heart. Her heart is represented there in that cup. She has a lid on it, and she's very focused on it. She's really not focused on anything other than her heart. So she is emotionally mature and very loving and intuitive, sometimes psychic, but she's protective of her heart space. She's not handing that cup to anyone. She's focused on it. And we see with her comes a lot of competition. With that Five of Wands, perhaps, it's almost like she's trying to put it behind her. All of these arguments, this is a lot of arguments, competition. It's just annoying energy, and she's got her back to it. Just doesn't care. Just doesn't care about all these competitors, or just doesn't care. She's just focused on her heart. That Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is a very passionate energy. Wants to ride in for sex, basically. I'm just going to keep it real. Four of Swords, please. Can you talk to me about the Four of Swords? This is recovering. This is recovering after whatever this is that you had to leave behind. And it could be alcohol recovery, recovering from alcohol addiction. It very well could be. If this is not your story that way, don't make it your story that way. But I'm just saying, that's how I felt it. But something needs to be left behind. So this Four of Swords, whoa, bottom of the deck again, Taurus. Major changes going on for you right now. Holy cow. All right, so this Four of Swords is being clarified. Okay, so this is resting and recovering after heartbreak, right? Or just recovering from something. It's recovery is the energy of that. And it's like a daily meditation card as well. It's definitely resting and reclaiming self with the broader perspective. And once that's done, once we do this healing work that somebody has been putting off with that freaking Hermit in the reverse up there, it quiets the mind, helps us to let go of the burdens, and puts us back on top of our throne again, feeling so passionate for life again with that Queen of Wands. So now the Queen is on the table with that King. So we have a pairing, and this pair is very, very passionate for each other. So lovely energy, Taurus. Let's look at this strength, this self-mastery of the strength. This is a major arcana for Leo. The moon is Cancer and Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune is the 4 fixed signs. That's Taurus, you, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. The Temperance is the major for Sagittarius. Now, clarifying the strength, once we get this self-mastery, oh, Taurus, it's raining money, sweetheart. That's coin energy, and it's freaking falling out of the sky. There is so much abundance connected to this self-mastery. Do you see the abundance that is connected to this self-mastery? This is amazing energy. There are so many major arcanas on the table right now. That means that there are forces beyond your little human self that are at work right now. These are major energies when you have major arcana, and you've got them all over. Ending with your major arcana, the Empress. Abundance incarnated, Taurus. It is freaking raining money, happy home life, stable, all because of this self-mastery. It's intense. Oh my freaking God. This is super intense, Taurus. Please give this video a thumbs up if it resonates. And, you know, share it with friends, whatever, please. Like, help me grow my channel. That would be amazing. Subscribe to my channel. Let's clarify your card, the Empress. Clarify the Empress, please, for Taurus today. Thank you, Spirit. Tucking them back, Inks. I don't want them coming like that. I want them popping. I like them to pop. Thank you, Spirit. Yep. Okay. The 7 of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Wands in the reverse. I think that this is somebody who is trying to be sneaky, or this is just the past of like trying to do things in the past, perhaps trying to move into our future, and just sort of like a deceptive energy with the 7 of Swords. That's a deceptive energy. And like if we're leaving somebody behind, clearly we're going to be leaving behind either these kinds of behaviors or these kinds of people who display these kinds of behaviors. We don't want a fucking future with people who are like this. Hell no. So that's why I came out in the reverse to clarify the Empress. Do you think the Empress is going to mess around with the 7 of fucking Swords? Hell no. It is very hard to impress this Empress, just FYI. And I'm just saying, if this is your story with the alcohol, once you get clear in the mind, being alcohol free, you know your worth. You can think clearly. You are not easily deceived. You're just not. Like, you can see through that shit. You can see straight through it. Justice on the bottom of the deck. That's clearly the judicial system, or it's just karmic justice, or it's just you, Taurus, in your most beautiful form of the Empress, in your abundant self, seeing things for what they are, making judgment calls, okay? Making judgment calls, having wake-up calls, having these realizations. I love it. Let's get you some Moonology for Taurus. Thank you. So this was dinner. Let's get some dessert. Little Moonology, please, for Taurus. Any additional words of wisdom? Thank you, Spirit. Dang straight. A new start is coming, Taurus. New moon energy. Hell yeah, there's a new start coming. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So yes, being of service is a wonderful thing. I mean, this is an act of service right here. This is a free tarot card reading that I am giving out to the universe. Right? That's an act of service. And I love doing it. So let's get you some charms. We always want to be giving and receiving, of course, right? Let's see, what did we get today? Nice. We have an anchor. So if you've been feeling like tossed about, in rough seas, maybe perhaps leaving behind whatever this is going to help you to feel more anchored again. We have this owl, which makes me think of wisdom. I think the goddess Athena is affiliated with owls. Then we have, this is so cute. It's a little squirrel. It's a little squirrel, little chipmunk squirrel or something. Yeah, no, it's a squirrel. It's super cute. I think they're cute anyway. And then we have a swan. If it would focus. Is it focusing? It's a little swan. Whenever I see a swan, I think of monogamy, actually, because they mate for life. So that's it, Taurus. If you like the way I read the cards, please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. That was super helpful. If you would like a private reading, the information will be down below in the description box. Until next time, take it easy, Taurus. Bye.